Welcome to the Vanderpump Rules after show. It is a Tom versus Tom showdown, and James still loses. We're breaking it down.
You're tuned in to Afterbuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Afterbuzz TV. Afterbuzz TV. Buzz. Guys, we love this music because it is not copywritten. And we can't get enough of it. It is a Tom versus Tom showdown. And James he can't catch a break. He can't win for losing. Because he just continues to get, ripped apart by the girls and then disinvited from things and then showing us that he's the douche that he's been all along. And we're breaking it all night long, you guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm Zach Peter, and I'm going to be standing here this week and every other week until this Vanderpump Rules season has ended. And to my left, she's got a bun, and she's bringing the fun. Please welcome Sarah Serio.
Hi, guys.
It rhymed.
It did rhyme. And to her left, she is serving the sass, and she's also got lots of class. Please welcome Miss Rivette Sorrow.
Oh, hi.
I can't wait to hear my rhyme. I'm so excited right now.
And last but not least, she's got the energy of an Energizer bunny, and yet she's very, very funny. Please welcome Kate Thompson.
Everybody.
So many rhymes
We should
tonight.
end on that.
I feel like I am DJ James Kennedy with all these beats.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe
There.
better.
I
don't know how
were
we're
going
gonna
to say maybe
top that.
worse. I was like, excuse you.
Oh, no.
Well, you guys, we had a very juicy end to this episode tonight. We started off with seeing like some bedazzling. Things got very sparkly, and we lost some hair due to a lot of waxing. Sheena had like 2 seconds. We didn't see Raquel, so it was a great episode overall.
We saw her plant her seed so that she's maybe in the season again. When she's like, maybe I can get you guys over for some enchiladas.
I love that, like, she's like, what's the one way to get Katie to my house? Enchiladas.
Oh, man.
I was
tequila.
like, why didn't Katie get offended by that? No, Katie said tequila, and she said, no, enchiladas. Don't you like food?
But
Where's
does that
DJ
mean
James?
Sheena makes a mean enchilada, or does she know a place that's
She knows how to Postmates.
No, because she was like, I want to cook you guys dinner. But then
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I've really never seen you pick up like a pan, so I'm not really sure about it.
Yeah. She doesn't talk about like, oh, that's my thing.
I think her enchiladas are good as gold. And that might be copywritten, so I'm going to stop singing that song. Oh my gosh. Billy, thank you for joining the live chat, and thank you for appreciating my rhymes and stealing. What am I stealing? I'm stealing the looks. Orca says, Adam and Scheana are still together per Watch What Happens Live.
No,
What?
no.
Why is this a thing?
This is
Together
fake news.
like a couple?
No, because I was at Tom Tom and saw him with another girl holding hands.
Listen, I think their whole life is just a bunch of stuff, and they wanna like fool people like you and be like, oh, like they're cheating or they're not together, and it's like, be real. It's called reality.
I'm not sure Scheana knows how to be real, or just like, yeah, she's not with it.
No, she's not. Initial thoughts on tonight's episode, Katie?
I feel like James having these reactions all come from his feelings being hurt, like a small little babe child. He just wants to be included so bad, and then they dangle it in front of him constantly, and then they're like, I'm gonna take this back. If just don't invite him
That
to
was
the
a
stuff.
very
then,
sexual slur.
You know, just
It was good sound.
just
It was a
doing
good
it.
voiceover.
We didn't even need that sound effect.
But yeah, I feel like his feelings are just getting hurt, but also tone it down a little. And right after Lisa says to you, how are you been doing with your anger? And then he kind of like goes off the handle. I'm like, sweetie, no.
Well, per Tom Sandoval, James just lacks an emotional control, which is apparently a disorder. Rivette, how you feeling?
I do agree with that statement, but how I'm feeling in regards to the whole episode, it was really interesting seeing an unlikely argument between Katie and Tom Sandoval. I never would have seen that coming. Selfishly, I really liked seeing that.
Sarah, any hot takeaways from tonight?
I enjoyed it. I do feel like it kind of came out of nowhere and was definitely like planted, and there was a lot of people like wanting to keep it going. Ariana.
Yeah, she came in hot out of nowhere.
So it was just interesting, but like they resolved it like adults. I feel like didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it, and James was a great explosion at the end.
See, I was like, this is a hard
good.
one. This was even going to be a tea time, or not a tea time. This was going to be a serve the verdict. I was like, Team James or Team Katie. I was like, I don't even know what I think right now. They both have points, and then we see James come out with all his like bad confessionals. I'm like, okay, and it goes to Katie.
But I just can't stand the poor girl. I mean, can she stop hating something for 3 seconds? And also, like,
Apparently,
get
she
over
loves
it.
enchiladas.
This is a new thing we're learning about her. But also, just like, no, why does she have to be so high strung about it all? And also, like, he's on the cast. Of course, he's going to try to go to the trip. Like, can't you just be like, oh, he called me, whatever, and then not talk to him like the Real Housewives do on their trips? I want him to go. I want the drama.
I want
agree.
him. Like I have so many thoughts on it too, but I know we'll get there.
Urka Pie says, welcome back, Sarah. She's very excited to see you.
I'm excited to hear from you because I can't see you.
But we can hear from you. Haley Waller's in live chat says, now that Katie's finally got Tom to marry her, she's going to pull this wife card. Didn't like the way she spoke to him when they told her they invited James.
I do agree. I felt like she acted like you're dating in 8th grade, like you're in 8th grade with your boyfriend, and you're like, no, and that's like valid. But I feel like, she's older. She needs to realize that like things are going to happen, and she just needs to take the high road, be the bigger person. You don't have to like him, but you do need to forgive. You don't have to forget, but just it helps you too.
Right.
I just felt in this episode that I know she says like she feels like herself now and her confidence is back, but I felt in this episode that she's not confident.
Right.
Yeah. And that has been Therapy with Sarah Sirius.
I got serious. And I felt like we were having really a
It's
good
the
time.
bun and the button down that have changed. for you guys.
Serious.
Serious. Rebecca, what did you think about Stassi's Sparkle? Are you going to be getting that done soon?
I already made my appointment next week.
What are you going to get? What design?
It's gonna shine bright like a diamond.
No, it was great. I don't know why she had to be there with Tom Schwartz. I
know.
think that was a random moment for them to be there together, but I love the
was.
JJ Sparkle.
I didn't
It
think
was
about
a
that.
random like I'm gonna hang out, I'm gonna get my vajayjay waxed with my best friend's husband.
Yeah, you think about it after because as you were watching, you're like, yeah, huh. But that's just because he was getting his chest shaved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Waxed.
Yeah. And they were all probably paying for it. So she was like, sure, I'll get a Brazilian while I'm in here if it's on
Yeah.
your tab. Those are expensive.
Just do it all.
Like $50.
What design would you get?
What design would I sparkle my vajayjay with?
No,
I would get a landing strip. No, I don't know.
Of rhinestones?
A picture of my cat.
I would get Jax Taylor's face.
Oh, God. I would get like a flame. Like the flame emoji.
What did she say she wanted? She said she wanted lips.
lips,
And a heart.
And a heart.
Or something.
Which
No,
is like,
crown, because she's
the
royal.
queen.
Yeah.
which is like
something.
so like prison tacky, you know?
Yeah.
It's next level basic.
It's next level basic.
I see what you did there. I like it a lot.
That
Tell
was
us
a
what you guys would get.
Promo for her book. Yeah, what would you get?
None of y'all answered except for me. Well, you did. Your cat.
We all did.
What
I
did
don't
you
know.
No?
Nothing.
IDK.
Yeah,
Closed for shop.
probably an arrow.
An arrow.
I don't know. I couldn't think
In
of
case he
any.
gets lost.
That's perfect.
You never know. You never know.
That's so considerate.
And it's like a bunch of different colors, like so that he really knows. Like it's like a moving neon sign. I love
Oh
it.
my god. It's blinking. That's hysterical. Urka Pie says that, or sorry, not Urka Pie. Billy Branch says, I thought Stassi complaining about Carter always being a brat was kind of funny. I think Carter, I don't know. I haven't seen Carter really be a brat. Like, everyone keeps calling him out for stuff, but he just, I don't know.
He's always just there.
I might be blind to his abs, so I don't.
You think
No,
Carter's
I'm-
hot?
I think he's cute.
really?
I'm
I
not
think
there
he's
for
cute.
him.
He's cute as like, I want to mother you
Oh.
and like dominate you.
Oh. Oh. too.
But see, I think that's his problem, Zach. You're feeding into this problem that he needs to like get out of. It's
he's
like
got a
failure
cute
to launch.
smile, and the beard is kind of like, and then he's got abs, so it's like, you know, and it
about
just
the-
makes me want to like sparkle my vajayjay.
For him. That date, though, of
Oh
them
my gosh,
celebrating,
see, I almost forgot about that.
her
Go.
face at the beginning, she was like I honestly didn't know what it was. And then
Over
they
it,
had
yeah.
the worst conversation ever during a dinner. And then the dessert comes and she's like, smile. Like she's going to take a photo and then post it and be like, happy anniversary. We're amazing. But we hardly talked. So it's very...
Anniversary of their first date.
Yeah, because
Is that a real thing?
And then she was like, and you started it on a lie. So it was like, oh, are you really celebrating? Because that's a little passive aggressive there,
And
Kristen.
she started without her clothes on. Like she slept in the first. She went to his house and slept in the first night.
And not only, but in the kitchen, there's no bed in there. So, like, what you propped up on, sweetie? I love
ladles.
it. Ooh, uncomfortable.
Or maybe extra comfortable.
But yeah, that
It
date
seems
was
rough.
awkward.
It's
yeah.
hard watching them talk to
It
each
is.
other.
And to me, I feel like if you're in a relationship, all you can talk about is other people. Mm-hmm. Why are you two dating? You're like not dating those people. I just feel like you're covering up something.
Well, like
Yeah.
Stassi said, it's like when it was the end with Tom, when it was just like all that, like, oh my God, I love you so much, but it's not really there.
They're still together, and they make it look good.
yeah.
Clarence K in the live chat says Carter is better off not on screen. I think he looks great on screen.
I think he's boring.
He is a
Like,
little boring.
he
He's
has
a little
nothing to
vanilla.
say.
That's
Like,
the thing. Well, like he seems very vanilla. Then like, how do you call him a brat? And like,
I feel like if he was giving us something now, like I get it that they were like saying, "Oh my God, he's awful. He doesn't do any of this stuff." And if he came back this episode and be like, "Oh, this is me," and showed us something, then we'd be like, "Okay," but he's not showing us anything. So it's like, what are you?
He's probably terrified too because Stassi and Katie are going to come in there and be like, you suck because
At
you
least
breathe and talk.
something.
I want to watch them fight. Like we keep hearing about how bad these fights are, but we never actually see them like have one of those bad fights.
We used to see Kristen and Tom, so like, let's get a camera in there and
We
really
saw her
just
punch out James in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I feel
That
like
was a good
Kristen's like
episode.
really growing up. She's trying to vent to him and say, well, you know, you don't really hold your weight or this and that. And he's just like, why are you telling your friends? Like, why are you venting? My friends don't know anything. And it's like, but listen to her and listen to what she's complaining about. And he
Yeah.
just doesn't. He just sits there like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
No
What do you do?
communication.
no communication. Well, he can't sweep it under the rug for long. It's playing out on national television for everybody on a top-rated show on Bravo. Guys, get with it.
Maybe he'll go and watch what happens live.
Hi, Danielle Lynn. Welcome to the live chat. It's her first time, you guys.
hey.
Hi, Lynn. Lindsay said Kristen doesn't get any airtime. That's why.
That's why what?
I don't know. She really so quiet. We're like, what?
Like, that's why they're having this drama?
That's why.
I don't know.
That's why we don't see them fighting, probably.
Oh, okay.
That would make sense.
There
Right.
it is. Coming full circle.
We're like, huh?
Clarence K says, I need more Sarah sound bites. She said, what are you? She quoted you. I love that. It's so good.
You do say that. I like it.
Lindsay says that this dinner was depressing as hell. The passion is gone. They're toast.
It's sad.
It is kind of sad.
How are they still together? That's just like my question. Are they doing it?
Maybe
For
it was an ad by Bumble. He
Are they
did
doing
say
it
thanks,
for the
Bumble.
gram? It seemed like they were doing it for the gram with the pictures they
Yeah.
were taking.
Definitely. And what the girls were saying too, like when Stassi said, oh, they're posting all these pictures. Like,
Yeah. Katie, I think
Waste of
our
time.
eyebrows must be way off tonight because in the live chat they're just living for Sarah, and this other guy just commented. Dominic says, "Show more that girl Revette."
Oh, that's right, Dominic.
He is here for it.
I think that's
He's
my
like,
boyfriend.
oh my god, I love it. I love the support. See,
my boyfriend?
that's what Carter needs to be doing.
Yeah,
Carter,
Carter.
take notes.
Carter, take notes. Go and live tweet Vanderpump Rules and support your girl.
I need notes from y'all because y'all both have boyfriends. So let a girl know what's
Clearly,
up.
we're not doing something right, Katie.
Let me know.
Clearly, we are hurting. Do you think anybody's going to visit Scheana anytime soon in Marina Del Rey?
No.
No. Unanimous.
Maybe
I
Adam.
might.
Maybe Adam. Well, Adam seems to be going there. I don't know why.
Is he doing stuff around her house, or is he actually like?
Maybe there are just
No,
really
they
hot
just-
guys out there that like. Maybe he has a boyfriend next door. I don't know.
See, I would believe that 100%.
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
there are good restaurants there.
There's a nice movie theater.
There are great restaurants everywhere in LA.
Like in Venice,
There are great restaurants everywhere in LA. Nobody needs to go to Marina Del Rey.
for some enchiladas.
I know.
I don't think I've
tequila.
ever had one.
You've
Yeah.
never had an enchilada?
I probably just lied.
Oh, okay.
I
was
can't
gonna say,
picture one.
You
Like,
can't picture one?
I can't picture
It's like a rolled thing with
A
like
burrito.
cheese on
It's like
it.
a flat burrito
like a
with sauce
burrito.
and
burrito
cheese.
with wet
Yeah.
stuff on it.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah,
flat.
it is. That red wet stuff, baby.
That sounded very dirty.
A little spicy, a little yummy.
Okay,
Sorry
okay,
about
I
Oh
get
my
you.
God. Billy Branch said that Kristen said last week that she's afraid of being older and alone, so she may be holding on just because of that. Haley Wallers agrees that she's only with him because she's getting older. You guys think she's getting really old?
How old is she?
Kristen?
34.
30?
That's
Yeah.
not that old.
34?
I mean, I feel like in
How old
comparison
are you guys?
to the rest of her friends,
friends,
she's
yeah.
getting up there.
She's getting up there.
And she's
Yeah.
just seeing everyone else succeed, and she's like,
You know what?
Well,
Carter.
I love how she was like, "Is it me? Am I crazy, or do I probably just need to find somebody who can deal with my craziness?" No, babe. Maybe we should look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, maybe I should tone it down 20 steps. I don't know.
yeah, because if you had someone that could deal with your crazy, I feel like that would be James, because he's equally as crazy, and we already tried that.
And you were spitting on each other.
Oh my god.
So, next.
Billy Branch has a hot take. He said, I don't know a lot about West Hollywood because I've never been there, but he's going to give us his expertise anyway.
Okay.
Sure.
But is Sir and Pump the only place that James can DJ at?
No.
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 I think he just
But-
has an attachment to it.
But that's the only place with a reality show that's currently in production.
But if he wants to, be something in that industry, then yeah, that would be a great place too.
I also love that you guys are all weighing in your age on my very rhetorical question about how,
How
old
old
are you
are
guys?
they? What's the?
31,
Okay.
42,
Oh.
and LOL.
Well, what's that?
Urga Pie is Vanderpump Rules years old. Haley Wallers is 25. I mean, we're even me allowed to announce this
hilarious.
live on the
Thank
air.
you, guys.
Am I
Happy
breaking some
birthday.
type of confidentiality? We don't break copyright, but we break confidentiality. It's an inside joke, you guys. Inside joke. Clarence K says that James was DJing this episode, so he's clearly got a job other places.
No, I think though, it has to do with everyone who works there, and I think he loves Lisa.
He needs the, like she said, the
wouldn't?
validation.
She's like a
Shouldn't.
second mom to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves Lisa. We love Lisa. We love you guys. We know you love us. And if you want to watch more of us, you can subscribe to this channel, AfterBuzz Reality TV. Hit that subscribe button. If you don't want the pesky notifications, I don't know why not, because you're not going to want to miss us.
Hello.
But if you're going to be turning those pesky notifications off, then put us in your iCal so you remember to watch the Vanderpump Rules after show on YouTube. AfterBuzz TV reality channel, and if you're not watching us on YouTube, you're probably listening to our amazing voices on iTunes. So if you're listening to us live right now on iTunes, be sure to hit the subscribe button there and give us a 5-star rating. Because what happens when you give us 5-star ratings? We give you a mother effing shout out on this show. I didn't curse, so they can't get mad at me.
It was a fake one.
It was a fake one.
Fake out.
But while I'm saying that, it's time for our live shout outs.
Oh my gosh, we have more
From
you
iTunes.
guys.
Every week, you guys just keep flooding it in, and I love it because
sweet.
this first one comes from someone that actually told me how to pronounce their name in the comment.
Oh,
clearly
yes.
I'm just botching them all.
Yes.
This first one says, "Love you guys" with 4 exclamation points, and this one comes from PMC, pronounced PMAC. Thank you, PMAC. PMAC says, I love listening to the after show. Vanderpump Rules is the best reality show. You guys break it down for real. I also love that you guys engage your audience. That's right. We do, PMAC. So here's my shout out for y'all for giving your listeners a shout out. Heart, heart, heart. Signed, PMAC. Pronounced in parentheses, P-MAC Mac.
P-Mac.
A shout out for a
Fun
shout out.
name.
Heart, 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 right back. This next one comes from Rhyme 1 1984, which doesn't rhyme. But okay. But we love you anyway. And Rhyme 1984 says, perpetual pumptinis to this crew. We got the pumptini this week, you guys.
Goodness.
Okay. I enjoy a myriad of AfterBuzz recaps. Okay, we love you. But Vanderpump Rules and How to Get Away with Murder are my favorites. However, you guys blow the How to Get Away with Murder crew out of the water.
Oh,
Shade.
You know it.
Oh, the tea.
The tea. I love the interaction you guys have with viewers and loyal listeners as well. Something that doesn't happen on live chats on other podcasts. Great work, you guys. Be blessed and live life on purpose. Kissy face, kissy face, kissy face.
I will.
Right back at you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Rhyme 1984. I love the love that we're getting.
Yeah,
you
that was
guys.
really sweet.
That was so
So
sweet.
nice.
You guys are the best, and we can't get enough of you, and we love you
I want
always.
like photos. I want to see what these people look
I
like.
know.
We can like pop their photos up on the TV.
I know. I feel like we're all friends. We talk
Yeah.
every week, and we don't know what you
We
look
should be
like.
in a group
Clarence
chat.
and Urka Pie and Lindsay.
Yeah.
We should all meet up at
Billy
Pump.
Branch.
Yeah.
Get some
Get some
drinks.
drinks.
Some pumptinis.
Pumpkins.
Where do you guys live?
DM me, I'm single. So is Katie.
My phone number is. No, I'm just kidding.
Billy Branch says, I'm a hell of a lot older than 34. It's okay.
That's fine.
We still love you. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't we transition over to this Tom versus Tom fight? Are you team, Katie, are you team Tom Schwartz or team Tom Sandoval?
I'm not, I mean, I don't. Because my issue is Katie. So, like, Katie has. No.
Yes.
No, Tequila Katie. Because she has put them into this predicament. Like,
Yeah.
it's making them fight, basically. So, if she would just not, they could still be, hugging and just being the best Toms that they could be. But I guess I would have to pick the not Katie's Tom Sandoval, because I'm
Tanner Tom.
kind of on the James part of it, because I'm like, Katie, you gotta get over it. It's time. It was a rough comment, but let's just move on and be merry. Mm-hmm. That's me.
Be married, not just married.
Good one.
Rivette. Team.
It's tough.
It is.
It's tough.
It is. Especially since I can't remember either of their last names.
Team.
Ever.
It's hard.
Well, first, I'm biased because I will always be Team Schwartz. Tom Schwartz, he's just my favorite. I love him. Team Tom Schwartz, because he did put his wife first, and whether or not I agree with how Katie reacted, I do like when he sticks up for his wife, because that's your wife. Katie's reaction, I get it. I get when a comment just sort of sticks with you and it hurts to your core and you can't really forget it, but I don't like how she reacts. I don't like how she talks to her husband.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you have to do this. I'm your wife. It's like, you can approach it in a different way. The thing is, Katie's not the only person that's uncomfortable with James coming on the trip. There's Stassi, there's Brittany. I actually really like Jax's reaction where he said, I'm okay with it, but I have to talk to my girl because I don't know if she will be okay with it.
Yeah.
I feel like Jax went about it the right way. So to answer your question, Team Jax.
Okay, I don't know if that answers it.
I do feel.
Sorry.
I do kind of agree with you
So
though, Rivette. Like
funny.
they really made Katie the scapegoat for like why James had to be disinvited.
Yeah.
But it was clear that like none of the girls like James.
She's
Minus
more
Ariana.
vocal and aggressive about it, but I feel like all the girls would be happier if he wasn't there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he is the worst. Maybe I should retract what I said.
I mean, it wasn't like, the thing is it wasn't Tom versus Tom. The whole issue was just Katie.
Katie versus James.
It was just
Still.
her reaction of, like Rivette said, was just talking to Tom Schwartz. It's like if she just got over it, which I get it takes time, but it's like you don't need to acknowledge him. Like you can just be surface level when you're on this trip. Be like, hey, great. Move, like,
that's what I was saying.
feel like they have a huge group and they don't really need to interact with one another.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like like, then just be an adult and just, like, go on the trip.
Yeah.
You don't have to engage with him.
Right.
Like, if he does something stupid, disengage. Anytime people do stupid stuff, it's because they want the attention. And clearly that's all James wants is validation and attention, and he wins every time you give it to him. So all Katie had to do is just not engage. Enjoy the trip, be with her man, support her man, and just not even bother to allow him to get to her. But she just has to be right all the time. And so I was kind of leaning towards, like, well, you know, but then there were so many other factors, because, like, both Toms invited him.
Right.
So it wasn't all just Tom Sandoval. So this whole Tom versus Katie thing just didn't really make sense. And then it just all went out the window when James threw a tantrum and is like, well, then screw you, and your wife's fat, and you're a pussy, and, like, all that stuff. And I was like, and you lost me.
Yeah. But it's all coming from, like, he had just gotten from this, like, high place of Lisa being like, yeah, you can DJ with Billy's thing, and then turns around and he's like, oh, do you guys want to invite me to this party? And they're like, no. And also, by the way, you can't come on the trip anymore. Everybody hates you. So, of course, he's going to act like a 10-year-old and freak out. I mean, we saw what he does next week with the suitcase. Like, I don't need this anymore. Like, he's just acting like a child. Like, poor little babe.
But to say,
babe.
you know, I've been working on my anger management and I've come such a long way. That's truly tested when someone pisses you off and when you react. So he can't go around saying, I've come such a long way. I get his frustration, but God, it's like, you're an asshole.
Right.
And this, like,
And then he just snaps at Lisa, like, Lisa's like, stop. And then he whips his head at her and is like, stop what? It's like, dude, stop. That's what she's saying.
Stop. Billy Brand says, God, when Jax is on point and has the moral high ground, we've really seen a universal shift. Which is so true.
Yes.
Jax is growing up, you guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Getting older.
I love
Need to
it.
take note.
It's becoming more mature. Like, it's just, it's what life has become when you get older. But I definitely think James was ended in the wrong. Like,
For sure. He could have gone.
He could have gone. I think had he, like, been
Understanding.
and been like, look, okay, I get it. It's your wife. This is your thing. Both of
Right.
your girls are going to be there to support you. I offended her. I show remorse. I don't want to upset her. Or if he reached out to Katie and said, look, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for what I said. Going on this trip would mean a lot to me. I promise I won't be a dick.
Yeah.
I think that would have like, I think if he would have been more mature and Katie would have been more mature, then it would have all worked out.
Humble yourselves.
Maturity
Exactly.
lessons.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It would have made Tom look at Katie and been like, oh, yeah, that's my wife. See, you want that, like, reaction that, like, shocks them. And I think that's better than the way that she went.
That's true. And eventually,
You know?
I hate to say it, but I think Tom Schwartz is going to get very sick of defending his wife over and over. It's nice, it's cute. I feel like you should always stand by your husband or wife, but it's going to get old. And I feel like he's getting drained. Like, she's my wife. I have to support her. How much longer is that?
And I don't think they're having any sex because that's all they
Once
talk
a
about.
month.
Like that.
And that's my point. If she did that, then it'd be like, hey.
You can get
That's
whatever you
right.
want.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just, they just want to have fun. If it's just simple and fun, just don't say any rude comments.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to just not be an asshole.
He was doing well. And then
For like a hot second. He does
wasn't
well
on camera.
until he's emotionally triggered. And then it's
Right.
like, boom,
Right.
done.
Did anyone else catch when Lisa was like, just breathe, just breathe?
Yeah.
And then someone said, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm breathing. It's like,
was so funny.
We get it. I thought we were gonna see him start like hitting himself, doing that thing where he was like, could you imagine? He was like, guys, that would have been great.
He needs to go see Kelsey the Reiki chick.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She would bounce him out. Okay, Mike says, meanwhile, Scheana was lurking in the doorway trying to get any kind of camera time.
Oh my goodness, I caught that too.
Oh my gosh, Mike
She
Bowman.
was showing us her bra.
Also,
like, sweetie, we
did
get
I
it.
miss?
Victoria's Secret bra.
Yeah. What was up with like all of them wearing like silk Hugh Hefner pajamas for ladies' night?
Yeah, it's like a PJ party.
But
you
like
know?
I don't
We
know.
already had PJ party.
Okay, well, they haven't let that go. So,
Just like
some
the fat
people are
comment.
gonna-
Keeping the
some
spirit
people
alive.
Are gonna dress up in a little cocktail dress, or some people are gonna be like, I'm wearing my, I was gonna say bikini. I'm wearing my PJs.
I'm wearing my PJs. Okay, shall we, any closing thoughts before we move into tea time? All right, we're moving into tea time.
A moment of silence.
Said it all.
That said everything. But this episode didn't have that much juice until the very end, and then it was kind of hot and steamy. Okay, tea time. So there are rumors, you guys. There are rumors, as there always are. There are rumors that Lisa Vanderpump is trying to get another spin-off for Vanderpump Dogs.
Oh, yeah. I would 100% see that happening.
Would you watch that?
No.
I mean, we're here. We love dogs.
We are available.
Zach's like, not so much.
I'm not either because I'm
just
very
kidding.
allergic.
I don't know if I'd be on the Animal Planet. Like where?
No, like on Bravo.
Oh, okay.
What are we going to watch them do? Like pick up dog poop? Like, I don't
Is
know.
it because that guy is on Beverly Hills?
Yes, and the whole
it's
apple
getting-
juicy, loosey-goosey thing.
The tea is, so there was, for the people that watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is the mother show to Vanderpump Rules, Lisa Vanderpump caused a stir on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills over a dog that was adopted from Vanderpump Rules that one of the other cast members ended up giving to somebody else, ended up at a shelter before ending up back to Vanderpump Dogs. So the cast is accusing Lisa of orchestrating this whole storyline. And now the cast is accusing Lisa of orchestrating this whole storyline to create this spinoff because now there are rumors that they're shopping around a pilot for Vanderpump Dogs.
Oh.
Does Raquel still work there? That's what I need to
That
know.
is a great question. I mean, if she does, she never gets camera time.
I need to know who the cast of Vanderpump Dogs would be.
And I want it to be like, instead of the opening with like them holding drinks, I just want it to be dogs in sweaters or something.
Dogs.
Yeah, like
no
something
humans.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it would work. Like, puppies are cute for like an Instagram or
Oh, it won't be about the puppies.
It'll be about the cast.
It'll
Yeah.
be about the
People that
cast,
work
but
there.
like with Vanderpump Rules, it works because they work in like a nightlife setting, and they're all good friends, and they go and they drink and they get wild. If you're running a foundation about dogs, like nobody really wants to watch you go and get wild and get lit at work.
Yeah. Like, what's it going to be about? Oh, you didn't adopt my dog.
I mean,
What
dare
else
you.
are they going to get mad at? Oh, they canceled their grooming today.
oh my God, this dog shit all over me.
Maybe it could be like a cute little like short. You know how they have like little
The Summer
clips?
Rules. Well, is that the name of the show? Summer what?
Summer
House.
House.
Oh, Summer Rules. Oh God, because Vanderpump Rules. 'Cause that's a shorter one, right? It's only like a few episodes. Just make it like a mini one.
I meant like 15 minutes.
Oh,
like
we're
I meant
talking
like
mini.
I meant like little clips.
Like a YouTube
Because
clip.
I don't know how else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, on Revette, I need to know the cast because
Yeah.
that is a huge.
I mean,
telling.
I would assume that the two guys that were featured on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills,
Yeah.
which are the two, I think their names are John Cena, and John.
John Cena?
Oh no, not John Cena. That's
that Irish
Sessa.
guy? That's
That was
No.
amazing. That was amazing because
Isn't he like the fighter, John Cena?
John.
Vanderpump Dogs.
And maybe it's not John. Maybe
John Cena.
there are two guys that were featured on Beverly Hills Housewives.
Yes.
That work for Vanderpump Dogs, and that's kind of where this whole plot really felt set up.
I don't
But
know
what's
their names.
also interesting is where the story deepens is Lisa Rinna has now come out. So Lisa Rinna is on the cast of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's come out and she's saying that she will threaten to sue Lisa Vanderpump if this Vanderpump Dogs spinoff comes to fruition.
Why?
What?
Because she said that Lisa Vanderpump had used all of the cast of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to launch this project. And so she says that they need to be paid for helping catapult this new show. Because,
Lisa
I mean,
Vanderpump.
essentially, they did set it up. I mean, they all participated in this storyline on Beverly Hills. That, you know,
I think she's reaching.
I think it is a reach.
I think that is a reach too.
I think she's
because
kinda-
I feel like Lisa Rinna, she could get a reality show. She has daughters, like she could
She
try
just
too.
did. I think her daughters just got their own reality show.
Oh,
well
they
then-
did? I'll watch.
Then they should sue her too. No.
But that reality show didn't stem from a storyline orchestrated on
Oh, a
Beverly Hills.
storyline. I get it.
Yeah. So they're trying to say that Lisa Vanderpump orchestrated this storyline, used all of them to promote Vanderpump Dogs and push this dog storyline, and that's what she used to build this new show.
I
Right.
think she could have gotten it. I think she could pitch it regardless.
Yeah, I think she
regardless
could've-
of that storyline.
I think she could have
Because
pitched
of
it
this show.
regardless, but I think it may have really come. Katie's having a moment.
Sorry, I'm like, there's a frog tickle.
There's a dog in here.
There's
a frog tickles that rivet,
you know,
rivet,
like
rivet,
you know
rivet.
when like your eyes are watering and like you're crying. like I'm crying right now. Like SOS.
It's too emotional. We can't
so
have this dog show.
Right now, you
It'll
guys.
be fine.
I'm not actually crying.
She's
you
crying,
No,
guys.
I'm not.
She's crying.
I have to cry too. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
Oh
That whole reaction. Oh,
Everyone's
wait.
crying.
Everyone's
Everyone's crying over here.
Everyone's crying, but Mike Bowman has come to save the day.
Mike.
Mike has said that the names are John Sessa, not John Cena, John
okay.
Sessa, and John Blizzard.
Thank you.
Okay.
That would have kept me
So
up
we
all
have Tom
night.
and Tom and John and John. So it could be called like Long Johns. Dogs.
Long John.
That's perfect.
Oh my gosh.
No. All right.
Mike Bowman says the real tragedy is that dog's name, which is Lucy Apple Juicy.
Lucy, it's like Lucy Juicy Apple Goosey or something like that. But my main
Lucy
issue
Apple Juicy.
is like when they show the picture of PK, like when he got bit on the nose. It's a puppy. That's what puppies do. They bite a little bit. They nip a little bit. So yeah, they go and get your nose and they're gonna bite your kid's fingers. You don't give it to somebody else. This is the second dog they've done that with. Dorit, I have issues with it. That's all.
Okay, we know what
I'm
side
so glad
Katie's
you got
on.
that off your chest.
I know.
That my tears allowed it to happen.
Seriously. Hey, let it out.
I'm James now. I'm crying. I'm yelling. I don't have any of my emotions under control.
No, tap yourself.
I'm gonna spit on a door
yourself.
next.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, why don't we get into serve the verdict while Katie's feeling so emotional?
Gotta wait for that.
Would you watch Vanderpump Dogs? Oh my god.
No,
Can we
I
get
would
this
not.
woman a water?
She's
Well, hold
not
on.
just
Let me-
allergic to the actual dog, she's allergic to the word.
The topic is making me a little bit need a Benadryl. But
Oh my
I'm all for anything reality TV. No, I didn't give a crap about the storyline when it was happening on Beverly Hills. So
Yeah.
no, I don't want to watch a show about it. Sorry. I love pups, but I don't need to see it. I mean, unless it's like a real mixture of like the Puppy Bowl and Vanderpump Rules. Now, if you can make it like,
That
if
won't
you can
work.
really, but that's not what are you gonna do?
It doesn't work.
It's
Imagine doing Vanderpump Rules with dogs. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. The only puppy is James. Rivette, would you watch it?
Oh yes, anything Lisa Vanderpump puts her hands on, I'm there.
Wow.
Count me in.
Okay.
I have a new pitch for LVP. Drop the whole Lisa Vanderpump Dogs, and she should just copyright.
And make a button.
She should copyright the Puppy Bowl.
I mean, sure.
You know, like that would be more
that
like
would-
okay.
She should be. Should like what is the not ringmaster?
And if
what
that
is
happens, I'm gonna sue you because I just said it.
Queen of the what? What? Queen of the Puppy Bowl,
Beauty
like the
queen,
ambassador.
like the-
Yeah, but, like,
the
she
one
could
that comes
also-
in, she's like, "You've won the Puppy Bowl."
Or the dog show. Also do that. Like just do it all.
Yeah, she's like the fairy dog mother.
She should make like a dog food. What is she doing?
Yeah.
See,
But someone from Real Housewives of Dallas did that. So then
Pink dog food.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Rosé flavored dog food.
Oh my
Ideas,
god.
so many ideas, gems, so many gems.
Call us.
See, I think she should brand herself outside of like fighting with women.
Yeah.
And just like surround herself with so many dogs and like everything puppy related, and then just save all the dogs in the world.
Why don't we ever see Ken on this show? Really, like we don't see
did.
him
He was
enough.
in the background.
But I
He's
want
on
more.
Beverly Hills more.
He's on it too much. In Beverly Hills, he's really getting into that women drama.
It's like New Jersey where the husbands are really
Yes.
involved. I like it. It's like funny. It's,
Oh, I'm
I love
available.
It's great for me.
Oh yeah. And we also really didn't see Lala this episode either. I missed her.
Maybe
No,
she was
I
filming.
missed her too.
Oh. Well, but like come back in your leather top and
We'll
your
see
nails
her next week.
Yeah.
I won't say anything other than Lala's no longer my favorite on Vanderpump Rules.
Ditto.
I think
R.I.P.
Katie will be my favorite. R.I.P.
Oh, you pick
Did I say Katie? I sorry, I meant Stassi. I meant Stassi.
I was like, you looked at me and you're like,
But yeah, I think it's definitely Stassi.
That took a turn.
That
I was like,
did,
for the
I was like,
worst.
Zach's off this show. You won't see him next week.
he's not hosting.
Fired. Billy Branch says, "Preach on, Katie. I guess he loved all of your coughs."
Oh, well, there's probably more of those where that came from. So
Maybe
stay
he's blessing
tuned.
you.
Clarence is dying from our panel tonight. She can't breathe, and
Neither can we.
Yeah, we're having issues.
And Lindsay says all the dogs on Vanderpump Dogs would be like Raquel.
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Not much to say and just
Coming
looking
in
at
with
the
the
camera.
last comment. Mike snaps for you.
Snaps for you.
What was her one-liner this episode? Or no, or that was for next week. Never
Next
Mind.
week.
We'll get to
Who?
see Raquel.
Oh,
Raquel next
Raquel.
week. That one-liner she had.
I'm mad for you.
There it is. Thank you. I knew we had it. I knew we had it somewhere. Somebody had it.
Okay, well then before we dive into predictions, let's crown our Pumptini. KT. KT
mine's
initials.
Gonna be unpopular. I'm gonna give it to James.
What?
Okay, I feel okay. I
You
have
have
a
a
lot
crying
of empathy.
attack and all of a sudden you have empathy for him?
No, I have empathy for everybody, and like I want somebody to sit him down and be like, okay, so here's what you should do, so what you're not doing. But if somebody did that to him, he would just start yelling and crying about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel for him. So I'm gonna give him that Pumptini. You know, I don't know.
I'm not drinking to that.
I'm sorry,
but
I
I can appreciate it.
he'll make a turnaround again.
Okay.
He'll do it.
Rivette.
My Pumptini goes to Jax. For what I see, you know it. You know me so well. Yeah, he was just so the voice of reason in this episode, and he was sort of like, "I told you so." And it's nice seeing him grow up and be that person. Go Jax.
Go Jax.
Go you. See, I was gonna say Jax too, but I will say I might throw you guys right now.
If you say Katie,
I'm gonna say Tom Sandoval because I know you know it's you, Katie.
I can't stand him for some reason.
I will.
Sandoval?
Yeah, I will agree in the sense
Okay.
Ariana didn't need to interject when she did, but I do feel like he does get caught because he genuinely does just want to be Switzerland.
Yeah.
And like wants everyone to just have fun. And I
I
can
see that.
appreciate that. And I think they need to just let go and have fun together.
Okay. I think my Pumptini will go to Jax.
That's
Because
right.
he seemed like the voice of reason tonight.
Yeah.
Or Stassi, because she got her, vajayjay sparkled for Bo. And I'm sure he appreciated that because he just looks like he would love anything that sparkles.
I love that.
And
Any predictions at large?
Your Afterbuzz TV predictions.
Oh, that was different.
That was different.
Lots of name calling. That's what I got from the preview. No, the amount of how many times they had to bleep the amount of name calling that was going on. It's just going to be like a tennis match. It's just going to be back and forth. I can't wait for it.
Rivette.
Raquel is going to try to involve herself in some business that has nothing to do with her. And I can't wait to see Lala cuss her out.
Yeah, I'm excited for Lala to poke her in the eye. I'm just excited
Yeah.
for her to be back because, she's great. So.
See, Raquel?
No, Lala.
Oh.
Jeez.
See, Lala's great TV. Lala is great TV. And I will say that we had a very successful fundraiser for Generation Rescue. We raised a lot of money.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Despite the fact that both Lala and Randall didn't show up. And that is all I am saying. So,
Sad times.
sad times.
But it was an amazing
tea.
event.
As long
But
as
it
it was
an
good.
amazing event despite that.
Yes.
So, thank you guys for watching the Vanderpump Rules After Show. I am Zach Peter, and you can follow me at Just Plain Zach. And maybe I'll spill more tea.
He always will. Again, I'm Sarah Serio. Follow me at SSerio.
And I'm Rivette Soro. You can follow me at Rivette Soro.
And you can follow me everywhere at Little Baby Kate. So make sure to check out my podcast. See you next Tuesday as my headphones fall off. I am
You're
a
gonna have to
hot
say you're
mess
done.
today. I'm
And
just
we are
done.
out.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to Afterbuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterbuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.